Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Boom!
Hi.
Boom! That's how I'm starting everything now.
I see
Not just
that.
the podcast. When I
Just
go on
everything.
stage, I'm going to go boom!
Boom. I can't
like
do
the
that.
like the Costco guys. That's who I'm
What
modeling.
Costco guys?
You know about the Rizzler and Big Justice and all this? Oh my god.
Who? The Costco guys?
Yeah, I just know them because they did an AEW wrestling match. Don't worry about it.
Your dork is showing.
I am. Welcome to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. I'm Sam Miller. Besides me is the wonderful, the amazing Jess Anderson.
What the fuck was that?
I don't know.
What was that?
That was fun. You loved it. You loved when people say your name.
That was so good.
I know.
Yeah,
I know.
what an introduction. I was just like, why are you...
I used to host
so professional.
a lot. I'm still a really good host, but I don't have to host anymore because I headline all the time. It's nice.
So, well.
Martin. I already fucked it up. My nose is running again.
Oh my gosh. Okay, let me...
Martin County, Florida. This is from June 5th, 2024.
Florida. You know it's going to be good.
This is also Steph, my barber.
Thank you, Steph. Yeah. We got one from my friend Charlene. She sent us an article.
Oh, really?
I'll send it to you
next week. Yeah. This is from Click Orlando.
Okay. That's the place?
No, that's the name of the outlet, the news outlet.
Click Orlando.
It's like connected
Coming
to a
you
TV. It's from like WKM. It's like
Orlando.
WKMD. It's like Click Orlando. It's like, it's just weird. But yeah, this is from my barber Steph.
Okay.
A homeless man wearing a blouse was arrested after driving a sedan into the lobby of the Martin County Jail on Monday night, making threats, fighting with first responders, and expressing a desire to kill everyone.
Oh my golly, not in a blouse.
Yeah, he was in a blouse.
I love in a blouse. I hope that the blouse is significant, or are they just saying it?
I don't know.
They just want us to have a really good picture.
I don't know. It's just adding to it. And, I don't know what his gender identity is, but I don't know if you can trust Click Orlando to use the right pronouns.
To get the...
Joseph Leedy.
What kind of blouse?
Probably a really pretty one.
Like, I'm just thinking like a pirate blouse. I
don't know.
Like a lot of
maybe they're
fabric.
right. Maybe it was like a really masculine blouse.
Okay. I have never heard of that before.
Yeah. Well, anything could be masculine if you put knives on it or
if you stand in a power stance.
Yeah. Powerful. Yeah. Joseph Leedy, 40, faces charges of criminal mischief. I love criminal mischief because mischief is so cute and so funny. And then you hear about this guy who drove his car into a jail and was like, I'm going to kill everyone. That's so it really is the most mischievous thing.
Mischievous, yeah.
That's how you say it.
Oh my God, for once I got to, oh my God, I didn't even, first of all, I didn't even mean to, but whoa, oh my God, I'm getting smarter. I'm getting smarter.
That's how everybody feels when they're interacting with you.
I'm listening to an ebook. It's working. It's working.
Are you really working on an ebook trying to better your
mental
vocabulary?
Health? Not my fucking vocabulary.
Are you back on your medication, by the way?
Yes, I literally got it last night.
Okay, good. Faces charges of criminal mischief, over $1,000, and 4 counts of aggravated assault on a law enforcement officer, the Martin County Sheriff's Office said on social media. So what I wonder is 4 counts of aggravated assault. That must mean he assaulted 4 officers, or did he insult one officer
4 times?
4 times.
Or are they just 4 different? Like he hit him in the head, he hit him in the chest, and that counts as 1, 2.
I think it's 4 separate ones.
Or do the running the car into the jail count? Is that 1?
Maybe.
Because that would be attempted murder.
Yeah, it could be. He could get charged with all kinds of stuff. The surveillance video from the jail's lobby and parking lot shows the sedan approach and smash through the glass doors. Once inside, Leedy exited the vehicle and reportedly began pouring motor oil on the lobby's floor. Pro move.
To make it, what is this, Home
Maybe
Alone?
he had some non-slip shoes, and then he has a natural advantage to assault the officers. Because they're slipping and falling.
everywhere.
I love it. Saying he wanted to set it on fire, the post states. So that's the other thing is you can also burn the oil.
Can you burn motor oil?
Oh, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. It's flammable. Not as flammable as gas, but
I was like trying to think if that was a dumb question or not. And I'm like, it's not gas.
Yeah, it's not gas.
Yeah.
But it is flammable. I bumped the camera, by the way.
And the cat's going to do the same thing.
Hey, kick rock, skinny cat. Go get a job.
Stop pointing.
Leedy's statements were further described as homicidal. Oh, we haven't had a cat in a while. People will like this. Hi, kitty.
Hello. Come here.
Leedy's statements were further described as homicidal, introduced in the post as a homeless man came here to kill police.
Damn.
And allegedly said things about how he wanted to kill everyone while he threw rubber snakes on the floor and fought with deputies and fire personnel, all while wearing a lady's blouse and no pants.
Oh, because he was pantsless.
Yeah.
That's why the blouse is important.
The addition of the rubber snakes.
Like, what in the world?
Yeah.
Okay. Where did he get
oil
these
and
things?
rubber snakes? I don't know. He probably found them. That's what I used to do. I used to find stuff and throw it and put it in different places. It was like a game or whatever. You know what I mean?
Well, I've heard of this. There was a lawyer that I heard about who used to shit in Pringles cans and then leave them everywhere.
Yeah, like when you are a child of chaos and you are promoting chaos, there's really like the only rule is chaos.
Right.
So like you don't just crash into the jail. You got to wear a blouse and throw oil and snakes everywhere.
Well, that's natural progression.
Yeah. Otherwise, you're just bad.
Yeah. If you just did bad. One of those things. Yeah. It's just not as impressive.
Yeah. It's funny how you can do something terrible and then have like a funny twist. And then you're like, oh my God, he's wacky.
Yeah. You know what I mean? You almost killed that guy, but it was kind of funny.
If this dude just drove into the jail and assaulted 4 cops, people would be like, man, this guy sucks.
Yeah.
But
because he was pantsless wearing a blouse.
Yep.
Kind of funny.
Yeah. Leedy was restrained and taken to a hospital where he reportedly continued to be uncooperative. You don't say. Like when he got to the hospital, he wasn't like, all right, doctors, I apologize for all my past transgressions.
Well, yeah, I mean, he wasn't mad at nurses. He's mad at cops, I thought.
He was soon taken back to the jail for booking. I wonder if they went through the big car hole to get him in there.
That probably had to.
Yeah, that's probably like that. Though Leedy was not able to breach the steel doors leading further into the jail, deputies say he still caused thousands of dollars in damage and extra protection will be installed. For now, no visitors are being allowed into the jail, which probably pissed off all the other inmates.
Yeah.
Like when he got into the cell block or whatever, when he got into his unit, they had to have been pissed. They'd be like, you're the asshole that made it so I can't see my mom.
Yeah.
Because you threw snakes everywhere.
But I'm the asshole who's in jail, so it's fine.
Yeah, not everybody in jail. You know that.
Yeah.
Some of the nicest people I ever met were in jail. At least that's what they told me.
You're still in jail.
Yeah, they're really nice. There's lots of innocent people in jail. Yeah. Anyway, okay. This is from Science Magazine.
Oh, that was it?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This is from Science Magazine, November 22nd, 2024. And this, you're going to love this.
Okay. Whoa.
Unusual.
You set the expectations so high.
Unusual black hole light burst puzzle astronomers. We are finding a lot of weird stuff.
I love this.
You like black holes?
I'm so curious, and I just wish I could go live in one.
You want to live in a black hole?
Just because I bet there's like another universe in there, and I bet they're having so much fun.
Yeah, it's probably way better than here.
Right?
Yeah. I think everything.
I bet their podcast. I bet my podcast in another universe is killing.
Yeah, it is. All right, here we go. Astronomers, you're going to love this. Astronomers have stumbled upon a pair of massive black holes in a distant galaxy that are triggering unusual bursts of light. These bright emissions, which appear to peak on a regular cycle, may be caused by the black hole disrupting a massive gas cloud. a phenomenon researchers say is the first of its kind to be detected.
Yeah, right. We just first time. Yeah, to be detected.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's crazy.
It's probably been going on
What
forever.
does it mean?
Yeah. Well, I'll get to that.
Okay.
The cosmic behemoths reside at the center of a galaxy named 2-mass X J212400027 plus 3409114. Located roughly.
That's not what I would have named it, but okay.
Located roughly 1 billion light years away in the northern constellation Cygnus. These black holes complete an orbit once every 130 days, while being just 16 billion miles apart. So close that light takes only 1 day to travel between them. Over the past 3 years, they have consumed roughly 1.5 to 2 solar masses of gas from the hovering gas cloud and are expected to collide and merge in about 70,000 years, the researchers report in a new study published November 13th in the journal Astronomy and Astrophysics. See, I picked this story because I think we need to talk about bigger stuff.
Well, you can't get any bigger than the goddamn universe.
Black holes. And they're really close. They're only like 14 billion miles away.
70,000 years, they said?
Yeah, which is like
Are those
tomorrow.
light years? Yeah. Is that
No, they're actually talking about how long. They're talking about time.
Like our time or space time?
Our time is space time because we're in space.
But I'm saying, like, there's 2 light years. We don't fucking work in light years.
No, we don't. But the constellations are about 1 light day away from each other. I mean, not the constellations, the black holes.
Do you have a pen?
And they're going to merge in 70,000 years. Listen, see, you got it. This is why you have to pay attention, okay?
I was paying attention. Just because I was paying attention doesn't mean I understand.
Okay. They're at the center of a galaxy that's 1 billion light years away from us, okay?
Do you think that's 1 day?
No, that's how far away the constellation is from us.
That's what I'm saying, but how long is that?
How long is what? 1 billion light years? Yes. It's 1 billion years. That's how long it takes the light to get to us.
1 billion years?
Yeah, it takes 1 billion years for that light to hit us. So we're watching stuff that happened 1 billion years
That's what
ago.
I didn't understand is how you measure a light year.
Yeah, but the 2 black holes are not that far from each other. They're only 1 light day apart from each other.
Okay, fucking Christ.
Okay, wait, it gets better.
Does it? I really hope so.
Astronomers were first alerted to the strange emissions in March 2021 by an automated alert system that uses data from the Zwicky Transient Facility in California to spot rapidly flaring objects in the northern sky. Initially, the event was flagged as a potential supernova due to the sudden brightening pattern. However, subsequent outbursts in 2022 prompted the study team to explore other explanations.
You think it's aliens?
No, they thought. No, it's not aliens. This isn't funny. This is serious. They thought it was a supernova, and then they were like, "This is something new." They haven't seen this. The event was soon reclassified.
That's what you said.
Don't interrupt me.
My God. It's not funny. It's not funny. Don't make a joke. Everyone, this is fucking, where's Brittany? Because this is riveting. I'm bored.
I picked this one. Just stop. Ready? The event was soon.
Don't laugh. It's not funny.
This way. The event was soon reclassified as an active galactic nucleus, or an AGM, a term used for black holes that feed on material from a surrounding acceleration disk. However, spectra obtained from observations in Mexico, India, and Spain traced an intriguing M-shaped pattern in the data that recurred every 2 or 3 months, a cadence that neither a supernova nor an AGM could explain.
Oh my golly.
This is very different from anything I've ever seen before, study lead Lorena Hernandez Garcia, who is an astrophysicist at the Millennium Institute of Astrophysics in Chile, told Space.com. She's never seen this before. She's never seen this. See, now you get it.
Yeah, now that she said that, I totally get it. But I wasn't getting it before.
In 2022, Hernandez Garcia and her team observed the same M-shaped spectral pattern in both X-ray and ultraviolet wavelengths in data from the Neil deGrasse Swift Observatory. That's when we said, "This is something interesting," she said. "I'm looking at the light curve more or less every day to see what's happening."
Oh, man.
She's riveted.
But
just
what
like you.
Yeah.
I'm loving this. Okay, here we go. This is the longest paragraph.
Oh, good. Okay. I'm
going to do it really fast. So far, the data hasn't shown any characteristics of a tidal disruption event, or TDE, where a star is torn apart by a black hole's gravity. The model that best fits the data suggests a massive gas cloud approached the galaxy on a trajectory perpendicular to the orbit of the two black holes, larger than the binary system itself. The gas cloud would have gotten torn apart by the black hole's immense gravitational forces if this is indeed the case. The M-shaped emissions can be explained by hunks of gas that are ejected into space each time a black hole swooshes through the gas cloud. So there is a gas cloud and two black holes spinning around each other, and the black holes keep going whoom through the gas cloud and then spinning light and gas and energy around.
Just everywhere.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Because this is what I love about the world, okay? There's like
space
stuff going on 1 billion light years away from us.
Yeah.
Right? And it's this black hole spinning through gas clouds. And then also people poop in Pringles cans.
Right. Well, I'm glad that we're covering both.
And you know what? I'm going to do you a solid, and I'm not going to finish this story.
Oh, fucking God. Jesus Christ. What is it? I mean, does it explain what does it mean? What does it mean?
I don't know. What does any of that stuff mean, Jess? You're tripping now.
Well, I'm not tripping. I just want to, I want to hear about some shit that we can understand.
No, I'm going to do that. I wanted to do that story to illustrate something that, like, there's big stuff and little stuff.
You are out of control.
You gotta hear me out. Like, I have a plan.
I believe you.
I pick the stories. You don't have. You just have to show up and run everything and
oh
and
my
post
God,
it and edit
literally
the video.
fucking told me that I need. What did you say? I need to be better about, like, I need to be more prepared. Like, oh my God.
Oh my God. Okay. Associated Press. This was in November. Monroe, Michigan. A county official in Michigan has taken the oath of office for another term, but face-to-face meetings with his constituents are unlikely. You should meet with your constituents.
Probably. Yeah. What is he like?
Mark Brandt, reelected November 5th as a Monroe County Commissioner, will soon be off to federal prison.
All right. Well, it's hard to meet face-to-face when you're in prison.
The Republican said he has no plans to resign and will collect roughly $15,000 salary a year. He said, while I'm gone, my phone will be available, Brandt told the Detroit Free Press. I have somebody who will take my messages, and my fellow board members have all volunteered to handle all of my constituents' concerns that I won't be able to handle.
I love that. I mean, I love an efficient man.
I like that a lot of places you can't vote while you're incarcerated, but I like that you can be voted for when you're about to be incarcerated.
Well, yeah, he's still free right now.
Yeah, in my America, every politician is in prison. So,
that's, yep.
Yeah. In September, Brandt was sentenced to 18 months in prison, though his actual time in custody will be shorter. He pleaded guilty to allowing his land in southeastern Michigan to be used to grow marijuana for distribution across the border in Ohio.
Yeah, let that man keep his job.
Mm-hmm. Mr. Brandt is not a drug kingpin, defense attorney Vincent Heisha said in the court filing.
Fucking growing some marijuana.
Yeah, he didn't even grow it. He just told somebody else they could grow marijuana on his land. His involvement in the marijuana business and consequently his admitted crime was merely a small factor of his professional life. People have a lot of facets.
Well, I'm not mad about this.
No, I'm not.
I'm mad he's going to prison. I think that's crazy.
Yeah, I don't know. I think that if you're gonna, like, it's funny because I wonder if he's one of these politicians that is like, you know, when people are like they're like gay bashers, but they're secretly gay or whatever. Like most gay bashers are like secretly gay.
Yeah.
I wonder if he's like one of these guys that's like, oh yeah, keep marijuana illegal, and then they're like, he's also like growing weed. You know what I mean?
Keep marijuana illegal. Okay.
You know what I mean? Like he's like for criminalization of marijuana, but he's also growing marijuana.
Right.
Yeah.
He's a hypocrite.
Yeah. It's funny because like the marijuana legalization, I feel like Republicans and Democrats, like there's actually some Republicans that are for it because it's like personal freedom. Like they have like a libertarian bent to them.
Yeah.
But then there's also like the Law and Order ones that are like, keep it illegal. You know, I think it should be illegal for you to do it.
Wow.
Because that would make me laugh.
Specifically, May.
Yeah. All right. Liberty Township, Ohio. This is from WKBN.
Oh, this is another one.
Yeah, WKBN, November 22nd. A lot of quick hitters.
Okay, love
this
it.
week. Are you into it?
Yeah.
Ohio man accused of posing as officer for food discount. I love this one. A Youngstown, Ohio man is facing charges after reports that he posed as a police officer to receive a discount on his food and then paid for the meal using counterfeit bills.
Okay. You can do one or the other, my friend. You can do one or the other. You can't do both.
Police received the report that the suspect had ordered food at Denny's on Belmont Avenue, and police later found that the food had been paid for with counterfeit money. I like the idea that they were like, yeah, this guy said he was a cop, and the cops were like, I don't know that guy.
Never heard of him.
Yeah, I don't know. He's not a cop. According to a police report, an employee said the suspect, identified as 32-year-old Jermaine Young, asked about the law enforcement discount and then showed a detective badge from the Struthers Police Department.
Hell yeah. Where'd you get that from?
I don't know, man. The employee said she discounted Young's bill and stepped away to help other customers.
How much was that discount? I hope it
Can't
was
be a lot.
I mean, she's like 20%.
I was just in Ohio, and like food's already pretty cheap in Ohio still.
Yeah,
When she returned, she discovered that Young and the people he was with had left, and two $20 bills were left under Young's plate. Employees later found that the money was fake.
Oh, that's such a bummer. Especially if that was like someone's tip, man. That fucking sucks.
It's a shitty thing to do. But I do love the, because I went to Walmart the other day.
Did you use counterfeit money?
No, but I did want to park. They have that spot that's reserved for law enforcement.
Oh.
And I was like, what are they going to do? Like, I'm not going to go. Like, they're not. It doesn't say.
No one's going to do shit to you.
Are they going to tow me? Like, what are they going to do?
No.
Like, what happens if you just park there?
I know. I struggle with the veterans parking because I'm like,
Yeah, I struggle with the fact that you were on a veterans show.
Why?
It's amazing. Because you didn't make it through basic, right?
Yeah, but.
Are you technically a veteran?
No, but I've also been a military spouse for the last 17 years.
I know. You deserve credit for that.
Yeah.
Because you've done an awesome job at being a spouse.
I've been a fucking fantastic spouse. I'm still around.
Yeah. I'm still, you know that song? I think that's about you.
I think that is.
I'm still standing.
Do I know that song?
Yeah. You know that song?
I do.
Okay,
I do.
Good.
I am familiar.
Because you have holes in your knowledge base.
Yeah, but there are some things that I do know about.
Yeah.
And I feel like being part of the military is one of them.
I'm surprised you didn't like that story about the two black holes rotating around each other.
Well, it's a lot of shit that I don't. You're saying words that really don't make sense to me.
But I feel like you could identify.
If you could dumb it down a little bit, then maybe. But like, I can't joke about stuff that I don't know what the fuck you're talking about.
Yeah. Okay, we'll talk about it here in a second. There's a reveal that I want to do about my motivation.
Okay. Yeah, I mean your motivation is pure and wonderful.
Mm-hmm. And aren't you glad that I'm putting in so much?
You're
work
doing
for the
great.
Now?
Yeah.
I pick out stories.
Apparently there's a subreddit involved.
Mm-hmm. I found a subreddit with stories that I like.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
You know.
A Liberty officer spoke with a Struthers officer who confirmed Young was not employed at the Struthers Police Department and should not be in possession of a badge. Yeah, no shit.
Whoops. Yeah.
Young is facing charges. I don't know. I think, dude, I'll be honest. You know, I have a friend of mine who found a gun in a bathroom. And it was a cop's gun.
Oh, damn.
And he was shitting in the bathroom.
I love
and took his gun out of his holster to shit. And found the gun in the bathroom.
That's hilarious.
The cop got in a lot of trouble.
Yeah, you can't just leave your gun around. That's my favorite. You were talking about a guy who pretends to be a cop. My favorite is when a cop pretends to be not a cop.
A guy.
And then, but they're like getting pulled over. You know,
they're
like drunk driving and shit, and like oh,
bad. Young is facing charges of impersonating a police officer, criminal simulation.
Yes. What?
And theft. I think that's what happens. Maybe it is a crime to try to get a discount.
Well, you can't pretend to be a cop. I think that.
Because, I get discounts sometimes because they'll do that thing. Well, they'll be like, are you a veteran? And I go, I'm a veteran of the criminal justice system. And every once in a while, people are cool and they give me the discount.
Right.
I went to the Woody Guthrie Museum in Tulsa and they gave me a discount.
Nice.
A veteran's discount.
I get my military discount at the pot shop every time I go.
That's good.
It's literally it's the only place that
I can think of no better way for you to celebrate your veteran status.
Exactly.
Yeah, than me.
Yeah, thank you. You're welcome, America.
Yeah. You did actually, what's weird is you actually took resources from America.
Yeah.
We paid for you to have training that didn't how long were you in basic?
Probably 8 weeks total.
8 weeks. That's a long time.
I
didn't know you made it that far.
It wasn't.
How close were you to graduating?
I was a week away from graduating.
Why did you quit a week away?
Because I wasn't gonna. I didn't think in my head that I was gonna pass my PT test. And
it could have given you a cool job.
Let me explain. But I didn't think that I was gonna be able to pass my PT test, which meant I would have had to do basic over again and start over. And I was scared to do that. I was afraid to fail. I didn't want to.
Why didn't you study?
So I quit.
For your PT test.
Yeah. I tried. But I was too busy eating my feelings.
Oh, yeah.
And so I literally gained weight while I was there.
That's crazy.
Yeah. But fuck you, man.
Don't get mad at me because I'm being mean to you.
I think it's really mean that you're like, I don't think you should have been on a veteran show. When first of all,
I knew the show part would bother you.
Yeah, that did hurt. That did upset me because first of all, you should be happy that I'm on any fucking show.
I am. I was fucking with you.
And I do feel like I am part of the military. I don't think that I'm a serviceman, but I do know I am.
You are.
I have been.
You are, and fuck me for saying that. I also think you're a great addition to a veteran show. To any show, but specifically a veteran show.
Right.
Because there is a spectrum of people involved in the military, including military spouses.
Right.
And including people that make it 8 weeks in basic. That's interesting.
Exactly. Did you make it 8 weeks in basic?
Mm-mm.
Exactly. Did you sign up for the fucking army?
I actually did when I got sober, and then I didn't go.
Well, I win.
Yeah. I thought that if I went to the army, I wouldn't be able to drink.
Yeah.
But I do apologize. I shouldn't have made fun of you for that.
Yeah.
I should make fun of you for other stuff.
Absolutely. Yeah. That one I'm a little sensitive about.
I know that now.
Yeah.
And looking back on my actions.
Oh, my God.
I would do it differently.
Keep reading.
No. I really want you to hear me.
I'm not listening.
I thought you were going to be mad when I told you that I think you're two rotating black holes. That doesn't bother you?
It doesn't. No. That doesn't bother me because I feel like that's true. I don't have, I'm not a bright woman. I'm not.
No, it's not that.
I don't get a lot of light. There's not a lot of light that hits me every once in a while.
Thanks for listening to Tarp Report. Here's some jokes. What's the deal? So what's the deal? You should stop taking your medication.
No. My emotions are all over the place.
Yeah. Anyway, court records state that a warrant has been issued for his arrest, so he's not even caught. And then,
wait, I don't even remember which one that was.
It's the
impersonating the police officer.
Fake money, fake cop.
I wonder how much
fake money.
Yeah, I feel like you can't do both. You can do one or the other. You can impersonate a cop and get your discount, which is fine.
It's so funny to me. I love it.
Or you can use fucking counterfeit money, but I don't think that you can't do both.
You know what's funny? There was an Olympia City Council guy that I'm actually I've come to really like this guy.
Is he going to prison?
No. He did get in trouble though. His name was Joe Heyer. And there was this other Olympia City Council guy who said that he wanted some weed. He wanted $40 worth of weed and then asked Joe to get it for him, right? And Joe did it. He was able to find him, just back when weed was illegal, was able to find him $40 worth of weed. And the city council guy wore a wire because he hated Joe.
Oh.
And Joe didn't know that. And it was funny
Joe's
because
just trying to be a bro.
All of Olympia, he was like, "Oh, this is gonna come out and it's gonna ruin Joe's career." And everybody was like, "No, Joe's cool, dude. Why are you such a dick and wear a wire to buy $40 worth of weed, you bum?" Like people were upset. Like obviously, there's some people that were like mad at what's his name, but yeah. All right, last one. TikTok you might have heard of this. This was November 24th. TikTok influencer allegedly recorded herself shoplifting $500 from Target and posted it. This is from the WKRC Sun. Cape Coral, Florida. A popular TikTok influencer allegedly filmed herself shoplifting $500 worth of goods from Target and posted the evidence for the internet to see.
Goofy girl.
What a funny prank.
There are so many people who do stupid shit and then record it. There are so many people who do stupid shit and then record it.
There are so many people who do stupid shit and then record it.
And they're really close. They're only like 14 billion miles away.
70,000 years, they said?
Yeah, which is like
are those
tomorrow.
Light years? Yeah. Is that like...
No, they're actually talking about how long. They're talking about time.
Like our time or space time?
Our time is space time because we're in space.
But I'm saying like there's 2 light years. We don't fucking work in light years.
No, we don't. But the constellations are about 1 light day away from each other. I mean, not the constellations, the black holes.
Do you have a pen?
And they're going to merge in 70,000 years. Listen, see, you got it. This is why you have to pay attention. Okay.
I was paying attention. Just because I was paying attention doesn't mean I understand.
Okay. They're at the center of a galaxy that's 1 billion light years away from us. Okay.
And you think that's one day?
No, that's how far away the constellation is from us.
That's what I'm saying. But how long is that?
How long is what?
There are so many people who do stupid shit and then record it.
Oh my God. You know, if somebody, I'm gonna put everybody on notice.
If
you come up to me and like mess with me in a store and I don't know who you are and you make me uncomfortable, I'm gonna try to walk away. But if you keep messing with me, like I will put my hands on you. I just want you guys to know that. Like I will. Like if you make me I will.
I will.
Yeah.
I won't because I'm not 6'8".
Yeah.
But.
Yeah, because I watched these guys in Home Depot. There was a guy in Home Depot and he ran up and put a bucket on a dude's head. And like I'm already like anxious and stuff at stores.
I would.
And if you put a bucket on my head and I figure out who you are, like I don't know if I can think faster than I can punch.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah. So like, I don't know if I could stop myself from hurting you.
Exactly. Yeah. And I think that's fair. You know, it's funny because they had that guy at the mall.
Someone put a bucket on your head.
This guy got shot at the mall because he was like messing with people for like TikTok and shit. And it's like, all right, man, like play your games or whatever. The other thing I hate, I haven't talked about this, but I've never talked, but those people have drones and they harass homeless people.
Oh.
And it animates a part of me that I thought was gone.
Yeah.
Like I would love to catch somebody harassing homeless folks with a drone. If you think that shit's funny, you are no friend of mine.
Right.
If you think it's funny to harass homeless people with drones, like there's something about that just bothers me. It's such like a base level. Sorry, I didn't mean it to get all serious for a second. A loss prevention employee at a Target in Cape Coral, Florida, alerted police on October 30th after they saw a woman pile $500.32 worth of items into her shopping cart. Once at the self-checkout register, the female suspect did not scan the item's barcodes, instead scanning a false barcode with cheaper prices.
Oh, yeah.
Cape Coral, banana. Have you ever heard Gabriel's joke?
No.
About everything's a banana. The Cape Coral police said in a press release said 16 items were stolen. Target employees gave the authorities an image of the woman who stole the merchandise, which the police posted to their social media account to seek the public's help.
Yeah.
An anonymous caller saw the post on social media and gave a possible identification for the suspect as Marlena Velez, the press release said.
Marlena.
The anonymous caller also provided officers with Marlena's Instagram handle.
Silly girl.
Yeah, Marlena the shoplifter.
Yeah.
At Marlena.
At Marlena the thief.
At Marlena.
Steal your heart, Marlena.
Yeah, don't pay for nothing, Marlena. Ultimate couponer, Marlena. 22-year-old Marlena Velez's Instagram led authorities to her popular TikTok profile, where officers made a surprising discovery. Velez had allegedly posting a video of her day at Target on October 30th to her TikTok account with over 300,000 followers.
Goofball.
Marlena documents herself picking out items inside the store and placing them in her car after exiting the store. The Cape Coral Police Department posted a video to its social media account with clips from Velez's TikTok video, which has also since been deleted. Okay, here's the twist, right, that I think.
Yeah.
I think that she wasn't shoplifting to make content for TikTok. Like the thing was not, hey, this is me shoplifting at Target. What a funny prank.
Right.
I think she's addicted to having popular TikToks like about shopping, and she doesn't have any more money.
Right.
And so like she's like, there's no way I can make content.
Keep shopping.
Yeah. Dude, somebody told me this. Oh my God, I heard this. I saw it on the internet. But like somebody explained that like Elon Musk, right? That what's actually going on, and I believe this when I looked, like it finally kind of clicked for me, is that basically like Elon Musk got addicted to the internet, specifically Twitter.
Right.
And then when he lost his Twitter, when he got kicked off of Twitter, whatever the hell happened, or like was beefing with Twitter, he bought it. Like that's how crazy it was.
Well, fuck you. It's mine.
The other thing is somebody pointed out the fact that like his behavior and stuff, that he's doing a shitload of ketamine. That's what people think, is that he's doing ketamine bumps all day, every day, and like flipping out, which totally checks out.
Right.
Like the way he talks, like I had a friend of mine, I don't want to mention his name, but he was into ketamine way before it got popular. And I know, by the way, ketamine does have some benefits, that there's like,
yeah, some people,
for like depression and stuff. And that's, and I'm not talking about that. I'm talking about like actually like abusing the drug.
Right.
Because I had a friend who was always miserable and was always like crappy. And then every once in a while, he'd be like, dude, you're not going to believe what happened. And we'd be like, you're on ketamine.
Yeah.
Like that's what happened.
Oh, hello.
Yeah, there you are. And like when you watch like Elon Musk like jumping around on stage, that's ketamine. That's ketamine behavior.
I want some ketamine.
I know, it'd be nice. But my recovery comes first. Although the video did not seem to show or even reveal the shoplifting itself, police were able to connect Velez to the crime through her clothes, the date, and the items she purchased in the video. Velez was arrested and charged with petty theft worth more than $100 but less than $750. She was released on $150 bail soon after.
Well, that's not bad. $150.
Yeah.
How many likes did she get? I bet she got more than 150.
Yeah.
Like I would pay $150 for 300 followers.
I wonder if I bet her TikTok's still up. I hope it is.
He said since deleted. Oh, I'm sure TikTok is still up. Yeah.
I hope so.
But that video is down. And like now she's probably just posting like content about getting ready for jail. Get ready with me as I go to jail.
Yeah, styling up. She's not
outfit of the day.
I don't think she'll go back to jail unless she has a record.
I don't know.
Yeah.
Well.
Yeah.
Those are great.
Yeah. Okay. I told you that I was going to tell you.
Yes.
About the science one. I picked that story because I think it's funny when I make you mad sometimes.
We're going to space.
Yeah, I just wanted to see what would happen if I picked the story like that.
Okay.
And you know what's great is like the first two paragraphs, you were like, all right, there's something I can work with here. There's something I can work with here. And then by the time I finished the third paragraph, I watched your face like change.
Yeah.
And then it was immediately, you're like, what the hell are we doing here?
This is crazy. I am worried about our listeners.
This is a dynamic that I'm going to continue. I believe.
For fuck's sake.
I think occasionally there should be stories
that I don't understand.
That you don't understand.
Well, I think that's gonna, I don't think you need to like push it. I think that happens naturally.
Yes.
So you don't need to like go out of your way to find stories with big words.
No.
Like.
I don't. And they don't
But I feel like you did.
And they don't even have to be that big to necessarily confuse you.
No, it doesn't take much.
No.
It does not take much.
Yeah, I loved it.
Well, I'm glad.
I thought it was funny.
I would love any kind of feedback. Please, somebody give feedback. Please help me.
Anyway,
help me.
You got to do your favorite thing last night.
Oh, I get to judge at Nate's last night. It was so much fun.
Yep.
It was, I believe, one of the last heats of the semifinals for the
funniest MFer.
Yeah, auditioning for the funniest motherfucker at Nate's.
I saw there was a drop, and part of me thought about like
go for it.
To go for it.
Yeah. But did they announce that they were dropping?
No, I just saw a thing. Rachel posted that they had a drop and that they were looking for a replacement.
Oh, okay. Yeah, Leo picked it up.
Oh, that's awesome. Is Leo living in Tacoma now?
I don't know.
Yeah, I thought Leo was in Portland. Did Leo? Maybe Leo
no, I don't
came
think they're
up.
in Portland.
Oh, okay, because that's Adam Posse's cousin, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Did he go through?
Yeah.
Okay, good. Yeah,
he got
Leo's funny.
first.
Leo's good. Yeah.
Leo's that's really a big dude.
Yeah, he's huge.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
Like,
big Samoans,
he's so funny.
I went to high school with a lot of Samoans, man. They're large individuals a lot of times, man.
Yeah, he did really great. He got through. Thomas Friday got through, who we love.
Yeah, I like Thomas.
Lucy.
Mm-hmm. Like Lucy a lot, too.
Tolfison, is that his last name?
Yep.
And then Travis Sheeran.
For sure. That's awesome. I'm glad.
Yeah,
I'm happy for
he
Travis.
did so great.
Yeah.
He had this joke about his shoes. He was like, I know that I look like I do comedy in a church basement.
Yeah.
And it was just like so perfect, so funny.
Yeah.
And clean.
It's funny that you brought him up because I just did a run for Travis.
Yeah.
We did Edgewood, Raymond, and Port Townsend, and had a blast. And he pays me fair, and the shows are usually good. And
always good.
Yeah, and we struggled to get people out in Raymond. It was like a big venue, but I wound up having like the most fun at that show. Everybody sat really close. It was like over 50 people, something like that. It wasn't like terrible or anything. Port Townsend was basically sold out. Had to do a lot of crowd work and dealing with stuff. And then last night I was in Portland with the cool people.
Yeah, all the cool people in Portland.
Which is fun for me.
I love that.
Yeah, I had a good time. And then I'll talk about it, but like I got frustrated yesterday.
You did. You got hot.
A little
hot on the internet.
Yeah, because a friend of mine who I'm not gonna say who this is because it's not mine to discuss, but I can tell how I'm involved. A person that I work for had a venue reach out to them, and this is a comedy producer, and they say, "Hey, just so you know, so and so just reached out to me, and they said they'll do a comedy show for free.
Yeah.
How do you feel about them doing a free show here? Like, you can still do your stuff, but how do you feel about them doing a free show a week after your show?" Yeah. And he was like, no, like, right. I don't want that to happen because free shows don't pay comics and they're usually bad.
Right.
Because to have a good show, you generally need at least like a strong feature, hopefully like a professional headliner to do that show.
Yeah.
And I can't work for free.
Right.
If I could, I would. It'd be a cool world if I could just have like a stipend, and we want to do that.
That'd be great.
Okay.
That'd be ideal.
But like, oh my God.
Yeah, you made a post about it.
Yeah, on two different comedian message boards.
Different platforms.
And I've got very little pushback.
No, I don't think I think everybody agrees with you. I don't
think little bit
anybody can argue against what you're saying.
A little bit in Portland, but it was mostly just kind of like some misunderstandings. And I wish there's some things that I would have worded different because I do perform for free occasionally. I do some charity gigs in Olympia every year where I donate my time.
Yeah.
And also I've performed in 2 prisons for free.
Yeah. But I think there's a difference between doing something like that and then doing a show, a weekly or, even a monthly, like free show.
Yeah, for sure.
It cheapens everything.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
But yeah, I stand by kind of like what I said and that,
that's what I was going to say. The one thing I do agree with, and I think that, because you kind of went off on a tangent, but the thing about, and Steve Ryan mentioned it.
Yeah.
About like new comics.
Yeah.
Because you had said that about like working for free.
Yeah.
And I feel like I was like, oh shit, I've done that too to you. Because where people like, you're like, oh, well, I'll pay you. And I'm like, I don't care. Like, just because it's like the excitement to work and like the excitement to have that experience. Yeah. And like you always pay and you always pay well. And like, and that's something that I know that you're very like, it's very important to you. Yeah. Like, but I do understand, like, you know, I have been that comedian that would be like, oh, it's fine, don't worry about it. Like I just want to, I just want to do it.
I know. And I get that. And I wish I would have made that clear too, is that I've made those mistakes. Right. And occasionally these days I still make mistakes of working for low money because I'm scared of having no money. Right. And yeah,
or
Steven
or not working.
That I don't like, I wasn't calling out comedians. I should have made that clear. But like, oh man, like I was in Ohio. And it bugs me even more if it's someone who's doing well. Yeah. And like maybe I would consider working, like having them on the road with me. And guy came up to me after a show. He goes, "Hey man," and I goes, "Oh yeah, I heard about you." Like he introduced me. I was like, "I heard you're doing really well." And he goes, "I just want you to say, like, if you ever want to do something, I'd love to come do some shows for you." And he goes, "You don't even have to pay me." And I was like, man. Yeah. Like it makes me so sad because first off, like I take a lot of pride in if I bring somebody on the road with me, which is a treat for me. Like that's the reason a lot of people don't understand is like the reason why I'm out there on my own all the time. Like a lot of comics, they travel with like a feature and it makes it better. You know, you're not as lonely, you know, you have somebody to talk to and somebody to eat with. I am not at the level where I can pay my features well, and so I don't use them. And also, there are folks there's no bridge to that level where people can make decent money on a weekend to give up whatever it is they're doing. Right. And all this shit is known. Like, whether you realize it or not, like all this stuff like affects the economics of comedy, where venues and producers are like, yeah, I'm going to give you, I've had so many venues that are like, I can give you $400 and you can pick your own feature and you can pay them whatever you want. And it's like, oh, so if I pay my feature at least $100 for if you're making less than $100 for doing like over 20 minutes of comedy, that's probably not that great of it. You should be, if you're a decent comic and you're doing over 20 minutes at a show with 100 people at it or whatever, you should be making $100, at least $100. And if you've worked with me, I'll always give you at least $100. You know, and sometimes more if I do better.
And then food, and then you drive.
Yeah. And you got to take care of people because, like, I didn't really have that many opportunities to do that. Right. I worked for guys. Man, oh my God, it makes me want to come unglued this guy I worked for. What a piece of shit. Not only did I drive, my windshield got busted. Aww. He told me, he's like, and I went all the way to Tri-Cities, okay? Yeah. And I got, what did he give me? I think it was like $100, right? All the way to Tri-Cities. And then you get like a hotel and it's like, okay. Mm. And then this dude, right? I think he got $500 or $600, maybe more. And Jesus. At the end of his set, he passed around this jar, right? He passed around this jar and he was like, by the way, like being on the road is hard. And then he got tips and he did this whole spiel and they put all this money into this jar. After the show, we were eating a burrito and he did buy my burrito. And by the way, I paid for gas too. Yeah. He bought me this burrito and he was like, dude, I know it sounds crazy, but dude, that like donation thing. And he told me, he's like, I got like $600 in that skull. And you know what's funny? And I'm going to tell you guys this, like sometimes comedy is about bringing joy, but it makes me so happy to know that I am so much better at comedy than that dude will ever be. And he can host for me sometimes, maybe. Ooh. Maybe. That is what it is. Like because I think that energy, that greed infects your comedy and audience sniff it out. Like if you want to be a piece of shit comic and treat other people like shit, they're gonna find, like, audiences can figure that out, and those people fail over and over. Yeah. And you saw me look at the camera when I say that. And if you think I'm talking to you, good. If you're worried you're too greedy, you are.
You probably are.
Actually, no. The people that worry about if they're too greedy, usually if other people think you worry, come on, we were on a roll. I know. On a roll.
I'm trying to defend you. I'm like, I thought you were going somewhere.
I know. Well, the
people who worry about greed.
I'm constantly second guessing myself because I don't like, I don't know, whatever. I mean what I said, and that you shouldn't work for free. And if you don't care if you get paid or not, you should care that you are hurting other people. You are hurting other people. So, yeah. Well, anyway, you scribbled stuff out
because I think we already talked about that, and then this I don't really have anything to say.
Okay. I did go see Gladiator 2.
Was it great?
On IMAX. I liked it. Yeah, I was really into it. Except there's this part that bothers me, and I see it in movies over and over again, where it's like some guy who's not a natural politician or a leader. Yeah. And he always does this thing where like it's time for like the speech to like he goes, "I'm a soldier, not a politician. I don't make a lot of speeches. But here's another great speech.
But I'm gonna knock you dead."
I just want a movie where a guy's like, I'm a soldier, not a politician. I don't do a lot of speeches. So
keep your head down.
Go kill those guys over there.
Inspirational quote.
Yeah. No, I liked it, but I'm going to tell you something funny is that like I was in like a weird mood, just like really not like sad, but just kind of like raw and like open and just kind of like I felt like really vulnerable and exposed sort of. And then I went and sat, and there was like probably only 20 people in the IMAX, but I didn't want anybody else in my row. And I wanted everybody behind me. I wanted to like, and it was such a big screen. And I was like, I wasn't in the front row, but I was like pretty close to the screen. Yeah. And then I found myself like getting really into the movie in like a cute kind of way where like, I almost said it out loud, but somebody would make a good point and I'd be like, yeah, like I was really
into
it. And then yesterday when I woke up, I remember like for a minute, like, you know, when you're like kind of,
God, I wish I was watching that movie again.
No. This is what's funny is it wasn't that, God, I wish I was watching that movie again. It was like, man, yesterday was crazy. There was like a lot of combat yesterday. Like, well, like remember how hot it was? Yeah. I was like, remember how hot it was? Cause it was like, it's like hot. It was like
the room
sandy. No, the Rome was like the temperature's warm.
While you were there.
Yeah, while I was there. Yeah. Like, it was like, man, I was like, some of those guys were cool.
Oh, I'm going to miss them. See, that's why I don't like movies. That's why I don't like movies because
you miss them?
Yeah, because you only get these characters for like 2.5 hours. It's not long enough. I want to watch something that has 20 seasons.
Yeah, I get you.
Oh, speaking of horrendous news. Sit down. You know, if you're driving, pull over.
If you're driving, crash into the car in front of you. Now.
Vanderpump Rules. Yeah, they're not coming to an end, but they did fire every single cast member. And they're starting over.
Oh my God.
So, yeah, it's devastating.
I could see, because it seems like things kind of were rising to a crescendo because there was people with like actual crimes and like real abuse and shit. Yeah,
when the scandal happened, that was like the peak. And then it's kind of been,
which makes sense because like
since then.
That's what people like. They want. That's why
we
love the
mess.
show.
We love mess.
Is you love the craziest thing.
Right.
It's funny. Emmett called me. I'm sure he's like, "Are you doing okay?" I'm like, "Yeah, dude, I'm fine. I just
are you? Oh, because
I'm
of your
so
post.
angry." Yeah. God, shutting it down this weekend for Thanksgiving. What are you doing?
Same. I'm in Silverdale on Saturday, but we're going to Grandma's tomorrow.
Are you doing a Chris Larson show in Silverdale?
Yeah.
Let's go.
Chris Larson.
Great Chris. Who are you working for in Silverdale?
Christian Grey.
Oh, I met him, by the way. Yeah. He said you're headlining. That's awesome.
Yeah.
You excited?
Yes.
You nervous?
Yes.
Yeah.
All of the above.
Yeah.
So Luke told me, has been telling me to read this book called Master Your Emotions. Mm-hmm. And so I've been listening to it and trying to like be better and like figure out how to like manage my anxiety, because I'm like, I have anxiety, but I don't really like do anything like physically to like get rid of it, like work out, like and I'm not gonna do that. Yeah. That's not happening.
Yeah. I don't know about books about mastering emotions, but I do know about how therapy has helped me do my emotions. And that's my recommendation. Not to you, but just
to
everyone,
everyone.
to people. Is it my, and I don't know if mastering.
Are you still in therapy?
Yes.
Oh, you still
going well. Yeah. We're they're on a vacation. And so like I have like a month
I thought they
between.
moved. Yeah.
They did. We still talk on the phone. It's actually going.
Oh, you were worried about that.
Yeah, it's fine. I'm glad that we got to meet face to face and got to know each other. And then now, like when I talk to him on the phone, like we're good. But yeah, that would be my thing, is like, because I can't do, like, I'm not gonna, a book can't really hold me accountable. You know, like it might help me learn how to hold myself accountable, but people can. But that's cool. I'm glad you're headlining. That's dope. I think it's a good. Those are the reps you need. So
yeah, I need to do it, and I just need to get like more comfortable doing it.
Yeah.
Like, but yeah, I'm doing that, and then I have Brian Posehn in a couple weeks, and then and then I'm in Raymond.
That's awesome. Where are you doing in Raymond?
I can't remember.
Oh, okay. I was just in Raymond.
Yeah, I'm not sure if it's the same place or not.
Is it the Raymond Theater?
I don't know.
Oh, okay.
I just have Raymond on my thing. I don't think so.
I got some jokes.
Joke time.
Do you ever feel like I stopped the podcast too soon?
It's when you're ready.
Yeah. Well, I also look at the thing. We're almost at an hour. I don't like to go over an hour because you got to go to work. And I got to go work out. And then I got to go to the freaking grocery store.
I have to go to work, and then I have to take Abigail to get an MRI.
Oh, yeah. That's scary.
Yes. This is for the youngest one, not Elizabeth. Elizabeth has her own MRI that she has to go get to. Abby has headaches, and they ordered an MRI. So now we have to go get an MRI. Joke number 1. Marriages are about compromise. That's why I only pee in the sink every other day. You pee in the sink?
She did get mad at me for peeing in the sink.
Do you guys have how many bathrooms? Just one?
Just one.
Yeah.
But I like clean it. It's all good. It's just.
I didn't say anything. I've had to pee in the bathroom. We have one bathroom. You got to pee in the sink sometimes.
I like it because I'm tall.
I can't. I have to like.
No, I
plop
don't even
myself
have to,
up there.
I don't even have to get on my tippy toes. I can just.
I don't.
Plop my wiener right in the sink, and just have at it.
I
do it while I'm brushing my teeth too, because I'm busy. That's how I get here on time. No. Let's stop here.
Joke number 2. Oh my God. Joke number 2. Oh no. I think they should get rid of timeouts in football. If it's too hard and you need a break, just quit playing. Give someone else a chance.
Yeah.
Yeah, get off of
There's nothing there, is there? I think it's a funny hot take, though, for like sports fans. I might do something with that.
Get your cardio up.
Because, some of this stuff does make it into my act.
Yes, some of it does.
Yeah, nothing this week so far.
Yeah, I don't know if these will, but some of it does.
Yeah.
Maybe it's this one. Joke number 3. They say sleep is the cousin of death.
You ever heard that? Mm-mm. Sleep is the cousin of death.
Sleep is the cousin of death. If that's the case, getting knocked out must be death's brother. I've never heard it. I've never heard it called
then you're never
the
gonna,
cousin of death.
Sleep is the cousin of death. I know that somebody else said it before, but I know it from the Wu-Tang Clan.
Oh.
The RZA said it. He goes, sleep is the cousin of death. I can't remember this
Sleep
song.
is the...
It was a really good song, though. I'm going to listen to that album on my way. I'm going to listen to that while I work out today. It's good. It's on Liquid Swords.
Joke number 4. It's weird when you give someone a nice tip and they're like, really? The fact that they're so surprised makes me think they don't wash their hands or something.
You know what? I had that happen today.
You're like, really? Oh my God, for me?
Dude, I bought a coffee this morning, right? It's like a $3 coffee, and I gave the girl a $5.
Yeah.
And I was like, hey, man, whatever's left, you can have. Have a good day, you know? And she's like, really?
That's
I'm
awesome.
And I'm like, I just want to be like, it's $2. Like,
Still.
it's nice or whatever, but like, it's not, you know.
A lot of people don't tip for coffee.
I know, and you should. You should. I mean, tipping culture is stupid, but it is the culture.
Yeah.
You know, like people depend
try and
on
tip
tips.
well.
Yeah, me too. Me too. I tip my housekeepers too, by the way. At
You have
hotels.
housekeepers?
No, at hotels.
Oh my God. I just, my heart just went into my butthole because
You thought I had
housekeepers.
housekeepers? God, no. God, no. No, Jesus Christ.
I was so good. What?
No, I'm
Not
bougie
that I've
enough
ever been
with
at
that.
your house,
Yeah,
but
I'm bougie enough with that goddamn car. I'm not gonna have fucking
housekeepers.
Yeah.
Dane used to have housekeepers and he didn't want me to know.
Oh, that's so funny.
And one day they showed up like early.
Yeah.
And I was there and he flipped out. He was like, what? Oh, I don't know. What are you guys doing here?
Funny.
I was like,
That's good for Dane. He should celebrate his success.
exactly.
Dane,
That's fucking awesome.
if I could afford housekeepers,
Are you kidding me?
I would donate that extra money to charity.
I was going to say you could give it to me so that I could get a housekeeper.
Just kidding. Love you, Dane. Good job. Good job being Evan Money. I'm proud of you. I got money too.
Those days are gone though.
Yeah.
The bar took all of that away.
Yeah.
So the housekeeper we can't afford that anymore.
No, you got to make some cuts. Mm-hmm. You're watching Tubi.
Yeah.
Freaking.
No, we're watching old movies.
Yeah,
we're watching
old
DVDs.
That's so funny. Thank you for listening to the Tarp Report. Apologize to Jess again for
oh my gosh,
besmirching your service record.
How dare you?
I know you got 2 half stars.
Proud.
I know you got
American
a gray ribbon or something.
I got nothing. I got stretch marks.
That's cool. I like stretch marks. They make me think that women are moving faster. It's like blurry. Anyway, all right. Thank you for listening to the Tarp Report with Sam and Jess. Bye.
Bye.